Okay, so this is just going to be my own little strategy tip guide, whatever you want to call it, just for fighting T.Hawk players online. And what I've got here, there's me, there's this guy's stats, the T.Hawk players. So yeah, he's T.Hawk Class B, player points, battle points, whatever, and you can clearly see he's gone up to 5,000 because he's made it to a B, but he's obviously been taken down a couple of pegs and lost like 1,611 points. So yeah, sucks to be you, dude, but that's your problem. You're a T.Hawk. Anyway, rant over. Yeah, so this is just going to be like a little tip guide, tips and strategies that I use when it comes to fighting T.Hawk players online. Let's start this replay. The first round is going to be me showing you how I play. The second round is going to be showing you how not to play. And I'm using Cody. That's my character. So if you don't have someone who throws a projectile like Cody, you may have problem. People like Gen, Vega, you might have a bit of problem with those guys. Vega's quick, so he might be okay, but I think for people like Gen and Sakura, there may be a few problems there. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm trying to maintain this kind of space between myself and T.Hawk. That way I can use my projectiles, because you know, if you do play Street Fighter properly, you'll know that there's the zones in which you should chuck a projectile. So I'm going by that, and I'm going to be doing chip damage to him, and just kind of maintain a safe distance and be in control. Oh, and make sure you're patient. Goddamn, when fighting T.Hawk players, you have to be patient. So I'm just going to slow this down here and just go over it. As he jumps over, I slide across and try and keep this distance again. Chucking fake rocks and whatever just to psych him out. Doing my chip damage to him. As you can see, when he's jumping, he's getting ready. And look, there we go, punish that. There's a few moves which you can punish that I know of, like Metsu Hadouken for one, Blanca's rolly ball thing, Cody's medium ruffian kick, Bison's Psycho Crusher, Bison's double knee press, you know, Tatsumaki I think does. There's a lot of ways to punish this, because if you get a T.Hawk jumping from that way or that way, he'll come, bounce off, go down, and you can punish it as long as you block. And the thing is, when T.Hawk jumps in the air, he stays there for a bit, then comes down. Just as long as you block, you'll be fine. And then just do your punish. So speed this up again. I see him just constantly doing chip damage, you know, just keeping that distance, jumping back. Alright, now that I'm back here and stuck in the corner, I'm going to have to try and get over him and do this again. Get a few cheap hits. As you can see on that side there, he was mashing to try and get a grab in, like he was there as well. Two little cheeky hits in by me. And now we do the whole process all over again. Punish this. Bam, there we go. And then we just constantly do this over and over again, constantly maintaining this distance. I mean, this may not be the playstyle you want to do, but if you're someone with a projectile, I would recommend this kind of style. Because with T.Hawk, if you do a combo which results in a special attack, like a Hadouken or Criminal Upper or Sonic Boom, T.Hawk can get around those because of how long the animation is, and he pulls you out and then does the throw and whatever. And this bit here, if you saw T.Hawk dive down, I was there, and whenever the T.Hawk player misses you, do not ever confront that player. Just jump over or jump back, you know, keep a distance, because if you stop jabbing, on their way down, they're always going to be rotating and then going to go in for a grab. So if they come in and they miss with the Hawk dive, jump over or jump away, just maintain a distance, like I did here. 2 hits, jump back. You can see he's mashing there to try and get that hit in. Constantly just trying to maintain a distance. Jab, jab, and then for some reason he didn't block that, but whatever. It's really dangerous to do that. And then that's me being a bit like greedy there and just trying to get one more hit in. I mean, I've lost all of that, and now I've really got to be careful. That's what you don't want to be doing, is just being reckless. Look at, I'm still backing away, trying to get a distance. Dash backwards, see that there? I dash backwards, just to be sure, because then I'm outside of T.Hawk's grab range. And now I jump back again. I got one hit in, jump back, and then I punish this. Okay, so now for round 2. This is how you don't want to play. I'm just going to show you like me just going at him, trying to get all these combos in, get him down, you know, stuff like that. This is how you do not want to play. Because he's mashing there, you can see, I'm just not going to make it. As you can see, I did a combo, but he blocked and he grabbed. He mashed the grab, he got through. I don't get that. That was pretty bullshit, to be honest. But you know, still, this is a reckless round, so it's all good. This is how you just don't want to play. Anti-air. He's mashing his attacks, and then I get punished. Yeah. Going into T.Hawk, he does a lot of damage, and you don't want to be doing this. You just want to be patient and maintain that distance. I mean, look how quickly that took. That took 50 seconds or whatever. You don't want to go rushing into a T.Hawk play, you just want to maintain the distance, and then I repeat this process here, try and get a bit better combos in. And that's another thing, when it comes to doing combos, don't do a combo which ends in a special, like the Hadouken or whatever, like I said before, because you're just going to get your ass handed to you when you use that special. Punish with a medium roughing kick. This was also quite a reckless round, I just wanted to finish him off, but I still tried to maintain being careful and being patient. As you can see there, if I pause that, that was a perfect example of the T.Hawk play diving in. My punch buttons were there, ready to jab him, but because he was mashing the grab, it beats my jab, and he pulled me out. There's my punches, there's him mashing, and he won that one there. And that's why you don't do the. That's why you need to jump away. I don't know why I did that. It was just random ultra, but still, you go back to the replay. Don't worry about Condor Spires, they won't do anything. As long as you're at a distance, you'll be fine. They don't travel very far. As you can see, he was mashing there as well, really just to try and get with that Hawk dive or whatever it is up. As you can see, he's doing there, mashes through. I was quite panicked on this one because I kept messing up quite a few times. So this is just a perfect example. This is totally how I would probably how. You know, it's natural to see me like messing up like this, so you know how you shouldn't be playing. I don't know why I grabbed, that was silly. So I'm just constantly again trying to maintain a distance, use my projectiles against him. I'm at a safe place so he can't get me. And then just jump and do that. If he jumps in the air, there's pretty much nothing T.Hawk can do in the air if he's already jumping. If he does the Hawk upwards, whatever it is, then you're probably screwed and you jump. But if you jump together, you probably will be able to beat him in a lot of things. Or heck, you can, or as soon as he lands, just do a Shoryuken, ruffian kick, and yeah, whatever. Well, I hope you found these kind of tips, whatever, and my strategy of how to do it against T.Hawk players helpful. Noobs, a lot of them.